As we always look at the matters that arise in and around our nation, our continent, and of course the world at large, we zoom into some of those that have made headlines and reached our radar. Opposition parties in eThekwini Metro. We'll start with them. The opposition parties in the eThekwini Metro says the process of appointing a municipal manager was not fair and want it to be restarted. The parties are accusing the ANC Deployment Committee of having a meeting before the full council met and influencing the process. The eThekwini Metropolitan Municipality has been without a city manager after Sipho Nzuza's contract was terminated. Nzuza and former Mayor Zandile Gumede were charged with corruption and money laundering in the 430 million rand Durban solid waste tender. The municipal manager was supposed to be appointed at the end of March 2022, but the opposition want the process to start from scratch. The Abantu Batu Congress ABC votes helped the ANC retain the eThekwini municipality, as there was no outright winner in the 2021 local government elections. Surprisingly, the ABC voted against the ANC and chose not to back the selected candidate. The DA and the IFP also voted against Ray Nkonyeni municipal manager Maxwell Mbili, who was running for the opposition. In an interview with ENCA, eThekwini Deputy Mayor Philani Mavundla said there is no trouble brewing in the party ANC between his party, the ABC, and the ANC. We'll have to see how that falls out. These things have been known to really get to really get sticky before they come to resolution. Jada Pinkett Smith wants to move on from Will's Oscar smack. The 50-year-old actress, who suffers from a hair loss condition, alopecia, was the butt of a joke made by comedian Chris Rock on the 94th Annual Academy Awards towards the end of last month, which resulted in husband Will, 53 years old, striking Chris across the face and is now reportedly ready to forget about the controversial moment. A source said Jada wants to move on. She just doesn't want to be the center of attention. She doesn't want her husband being the center of attention. The source went on to explain that the Hollywood couple have been married since 1997 and have a son, Jaden, who's 23, and a daughter, Willow, who's 21. Together, will not let the scandal affect them in any way. In a statement, it was said that I betrayed the trust of the Academy. I deprived the other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work. That's Will Smith's words. I am heartbroken and I want to put this focus back on those who deserve attention for their achievements and allow the Academy to get back to the incredible work it does to support creativity and artistry film. So I'm resigning from the membership in the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science and will accept any further consequences the board deems appropriate.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what all the
from the states of Africa, we've got you covered.
The DA said it was horrified to learn of the murder of Elvis Nyati in Diepsloot in what appeared to be a xenophobic attack. The opposition party placed the blame for the incident at the feet of the government and populist politicians and leaders. Nyati was allegedly stoned and burned to death by a group of vigilantes that went door to door in Diepsloot, demanding that residents produce passports and identity documents to prove their nationality. The attack happened overnight on Thursday, the 7th of April, and on the same day, Minister of Police Bheki Cele visited the community who are aggrieved by the crime in the area. The opposition party said that the xenophobic rhetoric by populists is dangerous and misplaced, adding that blaming foreigners for South Africa's problems, including unemployment and inequality, is the highest form of scapegoating. In Mpumalanga, 2 suspects arrested in connection with the assault and robbery of Dr. Esther Mahlangu will appear in court today. On Thursday, Mpumalanga Premier Refilwe Mchweni Ntsipane announced the arrest following a tip-off and said that one of the suspects was found in possession of Mahlangu's gun. The 87-year-old world-renowned Debele artist was attacked in her Siabuswa home last month. She was robbed of an undisclosed amount of money and a firearm. Mpumalanga police spokesperson Brigadier Selvi Mohlala said that the two men were arrested among 7 others who were taken in for questioning and later on released. Dondo Mukhajane will be the latest senior official to leave the Treasury, fueling concerns that the institution doesn't have a proactive and strong program in planning for the succession planning. After 23 years of serving in the government, the Director General of the National Treasury, Dondo Mukhajane, will leave on the 7th of June when his contract expires. Mukhajane didn't extend his contract despite Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana recently expressing his hopes for him to stay at the Treasury for a little bit longer. Interessant. Back into some of our more notable stories also. Former Tembisa police officer Nomiya Rosemary Ndlovu is set to face the judge once again in April, just months after she was convicted for orchestrating a number of killings on some of her family members, in a case that had all of us glued to the screen. Ndlovu cashed in 1.4 million rand from the life policies she had taken out on 6 people. These include her boyfriend, sister, cousin, niece, and 2 nephews. The South Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg, sitting in the Palm Ridge Magistrate Court, sentenced Ndlovu to 6 life imprisonment terms in November 2021 for the killings. But now, Ndlovu will reportedly face new charges involving her allegedly plotting the murder of 2 police officers, Sergeant Benneth Mabunda and Colonel Ntipe Boloka. Boloka was a station commander at the police station when Ndlovu worked, while Mabunda was the investigating officer in her murder case. She is alleged to have ordered a hit on them while she was awaiting trial in prison. Ndlovu is said to have blamed the arrest, or have blamed her for the arrest, and will appear in Kempton Park Magistrate Court on the 20th of April to face 2 charges of conspiracy to commit murder.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what all the fuck is.
From the states of Africa, we've got you covered.